Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Theo. Thanks for hanging out. This is my July mid-month update coming at you a little bit late. I apologize. It's been busy. We'll get into it. Starting off with the personal stuff as I usually do, which is kind of like a diary for me to be able to go back and look at what I was doing, what I was thinking, how I was feeling, all that kind of stuff. As usual, if you want to go ahead and skip to the books and channel stuff, please go ahead and use the things at the bottom. It has been hot. It's been busy. Work has been not great, really tough. That's a whole other conversation and a little bit personal. I'll leave it there for now. I've had some family medical stuff come up that's been distracting and not fun. So far, things are okay, but we will have to see. So yeah, not great. I've been back at jiu-jitsu. I've been feeling okay on that front. My knee has been allowing me to train. I've been going back full force multiple times a week, feeling pretty good, getting better. I had a bit of a plateau with technique and with, just performance and stuff and training. I want to do a competition. I thought I'd be able to do some. If you look back at my goals video, I wanted to compete this year, maybe twice. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. My knee injury is still there, but I'm able to train a lot more than I used to. And I'm training through some stuff. I'm doing some exercises, feeling pretty good. And maybe I'll be able to compete at the tail end of this year, if not maybe next year. So that's kind of that. I'm also starting to get the food under control, the diet, all that stuff, which has always been a challenge for me. But in conjunction with more exercise, with jiu-jitsu, I've been feeling good. The diet is easier to adhere to. It's okay. I have some momentum. I got a long way to go. That's another goal of mine. Drop a little bit of weight this year. I'm up quite a bit more than what I'm naturally used to. And that comes off of having lost quite a bit of weight from my wedding and my honeymoon. So not feeling great. I want to drop a little bit more weight, but that's just a personal thing. Let's go ahead and get into the books. So on the book side, reading has slowed down tremendously. I'm reading quality books, but the quantity is just not there, but I'm having a good time. I'm reading a lot with different people and stuff. So that's been fun. I had a book run into July from June, and that was Speaks the Nightbird by Robert McCammon. I had 2 5-star McCammon books, and this was the third. I finished it early July. It was another masterpiece. It's a mystery. It takes place in the late 1600s. The atmosphere, the setting is quite unique, different in tone, and like I said, atmosphere than his other books that I read, which was Swan Song and Boy's Life, which I both loved. Boy's Life became my favorite book, aside from maybe fantasy like Storm of Swords. If we're talking about just favorite standalone, not really fantasy novel, that would be my favorite book as of today. And I've been having a good time. I enjoyed Speaks the Nightbird. The audio was very good. I did about 50-50. I would recommend you check that out. It's the Matthew Corbett series. Heard a lot of great things, and off to a good start for me. The read along for Faithful and the Fallen, starting with Malice, is off to a really good start with a lot of interest. I just wrapped this up not that long ago, and I had an absolute blast with it. I have to say, I don't know if it's nostalgia. I don't know if it's with the knowledge of what's to come with some of these characters and the plot and all that stuff, but I breezed through this and I had a much better time on reread than I thought I would. I remember Malice having its flaws, maybe being a little bit of a slower start. Maybe that's just from, hearing stuff like that from other groups of people that enjoyed the series and people that didn't, people that had criticisms of different books. Maybe that's just them kind of echoing that in my head. I don't know, but I remember really enjoying Malice and then enjoying each subsequent book more. But I enjoyed Malice way more on a reread than I ever thought that I would. I had a blast. The pacing is incredible. This is the perfect slump buster. If you're in a reading slump, you're looking for an epic fantasy series, you want something with short chapters, great POVs, compelling characters, awesome themes, awesome tropes that are handled really well and then subverted kind of later in the series. Really good book. Awesome series. It's one of my favorite. I'm reading this with RJ Gibson, as well as the brothers Gwyn, Will, and Ed. And yeah, you can join our Grimoire Discord. Link is in the description. Go to the brothers Gwyn. They'll have a link to their Discord as well. You can see us in both and chat with us in both. Having a really good time. And again, with some of the knowledge of what's to come, I'm actually enjoying this more the second time through. So if you want to join, it's not too late. You can rip through Malice. It's pretty good. The audio is great as well. I'm listening to some of the audio for the first time ever, so that's been fun. Go ahead. We're excited to join, or we're excited to continue with Valor next month. It's not too late. Hop on the read along if you're interested in these and have yet to give them a shot. Right now, what I'm reading is actually my patron pick, which is Priest of Bones, Book 1 in the War for the Rose Throne by Peter McLean. This was chosen for me. Spun the wheel. I showed you on my last TBR. This was chosen by Jane. and I'm having an absolute blast. I did an Instagram post on this one because I'm having really like a lot of fun with it. I would say that this reminds me strongly of First Law meets and Joe Abercrombie's writing as well, mixed with Lies of Locke Lamora with like Peaky Blinders vibes. That's what I get. And I'm just having a really good time. It's immersive. The characters are compelling. Dialogue is clever and witty. The writing is great. The pacing is good. The atmosphere, it's very immersive. Very interesting setting. There's they go off to war. They come back. It's first person. And it's Tom Piety is the main character. And he basically is sort of like a boss, like a mafia kind of boss. He runs all these businesses and he's come back after the war. Shit's gone crazy. And he's trying to basically get control again of his crew and all of the businesses that he used to run back before he went off to the war. I'm about halfway through. I'm going to rip through this one probably in the next day or two to start my next book, but I'm having an absolute blast with it. I made an Instagram post because I was just gushing. I was like, this is exactly up my alley. I think Jane knows me pretty well. And according to the TBR patron pick rules or whatever, if I give this a 5-star, I give her $25. If I give it a 4-star, I think I owe her 10. And if it's a 3 or a less, I think she owes me like 1,000. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. By the way, the audio for this one is exceptional. If you want an audiobook, you want kind of a short first book to an awesome series from what I hear, check this one out. The audio is exceptional for this one. Then I'll be running right into The Lions of Al Rassan by Guy Gavriel Kay. This is a buddy read. We have a thread open in the Grimoire Discord if you want to check that one out. Some people have already started. We haven't gotten too far into it yet. From what I hear from people that have started it, it's pretty good. It's historical fiction, historical fantasy. My first Guy Gavriel Kay book, I'll be starting that as soon as I finish Priest of Bones, probably in the next day or two. Definitely by the end of the week, I'll be into Lions of Al Rassan. I hear it's a really good place to start. I was going to start with Tigana, but I decided to do this buddy read instead. Few people are part of it. Fantasy Awash, Joanna, Red Fury Books, Josh, a couple other people, not really sure. Again, thread in the Grimoire Discord. Link is in the description for the Discord if you want to participate. And yeah, like I said, I'll be jumping on Lions of Al Rassan probably in the next couple days. Then I will have to see how much time is left. My goal is to make a dent in A Feast for Crows, continue with A Song of Ice and Fire. I really want to get back to that world, and it's just kind of a big book and I haven't been able to fit it in yet. So at the end of the month, I'll probably get into that. That one might then trickle over into August, but whatever. I have a list of a bunch of shorter standalone, some self-pub books that I'm going to keep on deck to fill the gaps in between my priority books like A Feast for Crows. Hopefully I'll be able to squeeze a few of those in to fill out the gaps in the next few months of reading. So I'm excited to tackle some of those because they've been on my TBR for a while as well. So let's go ahead and talk about the channel a little bit. I always said that I would continue doing this as long as I have time and for as long as it remains fun for me. And luckily that is still the case for now. I'm having a good time. I wish I could read a little bit faster, a little bit more for you guys to discuss more, but I have a lot of content coming. Just bear with me. You may or may not have noticed the intro dropped off. You probably didn't notice, but I cut the intro. I like my intro. I like the music, and it's not overly long either, but I wanted to experiment with just getting to the content a little bit quicker, just starting the video, giving a bit of a shout out to the patrons, having a patron screen, and then just going right into the video. If that's cool, I mean, I'm curious about what your feedback is. If there's an overwhelming amount of people that want that intro in for some reason, I'll bring it back. Never say never. I might experiment here and there, bring it back, change it up, whatever. But for now, I just cut the intro, and that's just a bit of a channel change that I've made. So let me know what you think. I'm close to 2,000 subs, which is pretty crazy. I'm really appreciative of all the support, the subscriptions, the fact that you check this channel out once in a while and comment and like, all that stuff means a lot to me. I'm going to be doing an Ask Me Anything live stream. Keep an eye out for a giveaway. When I hit 2,000 subs, I'm going to do a post about a giveaway just to show my support back to you guys a little bit for following this journey and hanging out with me once in a while. So yeah, we'll do an AMA live stream. Haven't done one of those in a while. And yeah, I have a lot of content on the go. I have a lot of videos that I want to record, I should say. And I have some videos coming, like some series that I have on the go, some series that I want to likely DNF. I have some book haul, well, a book haul coming because I have some gifts and some old purchases trickling in. So I have enough to warrant doing one of those. I have a top 10 of 2023. It's a little late, but I have that coming. I'm going to do my June and July wrap up together, probably just combine them because I didn't read a whole lot in June. July is looking pretty busy. So I'm just going to smash those together. I got some reading sprints happening, some live chats. I'm also going to do a fireside chat here and there in the next little while. I have some guests lined up. Be on the lookout for that if you'd like those long form discussion live kind of hangouts, and come join us in the comments. I'll also be on Jack and the Bookstacks channel for a live chat on her new like bibliophiles segment, and she's going to have me on sometime next week, probably that weekend. I'm not positive, but if you haven't checked her channel out yet, go show some love, subscribe. Very good content. She's really funny, really fun to watch, great travel vlogs. I'm really jealous of her pool where she's staying this summer. But yeah, just go check her out. She's a great channel. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of all I had. I'm not going to go too much into what I'm watching on TV or movies or games or anything like that. Don't really have the time right now. It's really just books and kind of an update to you guys. So that's about it. Let me know. Give me your update down below. Let me know what's up with you guys, what you're reading, how you're feeling, what's going on in your lives. And I'll catch you guys real soon on the next video.